Good morrow, everyone, and welcome to the third grade showing of A Midsummer Night's Dream. We are so happy you are here. We will be your guide through the whole entire play. It may get a little confusing, but we will be there every step of the way. So come along on our journey of magic, mischief, and love. Our play begins in Athens, Greece. Duke Theseus is the leader of his town. He is planning on marrying a queen named Hippolyta. Everyone is very excited for the wedding.
Now, fair Hippolyta, our wedding hour draws near. I can't wait for the moon to go and end it simply good.
4 nights will quickly dream away the time. Please don't give up on impatiently. Our wedding day will soon come to life.
Awake the pert and nimble spirits of love. Open the doors, awake the people, and spread joy throughout Athens. Right away, my lord, I will spread the joy throughout all the city. What's the news with you? Full of anger come I with such complaint against my child, my daughter Hermia. Stand forth, Demetrius, my noble lord. This man has permission to marry her. Yes, I will marry your daughter. Stand forth, Lysander, my gracious Duke. This man has bewitched my child with sly actions, as though stolen my daughter's heart.
I don't even know what you're talking about. She loves me, not Demetrius, and plus, Demetrius loved Helena up until yesterday.
You turn her trust, I say, which is due to me, to stubborn harshness. I tell you, Duke Theseus, this is the last shot. I come to beg the power of the law. She must do as I say and listen to me, or prepare to die. That is my decree. What say you, Hermia? Your behavior, young lady, I cannot tolerate. You're making your father very furious. And on this matter, there will be no debate. Fathers choose husbands. That is the rule. So marry Demetrius. Don't be a fool.
I despise Demetrius. I am devoted to handsome Lysander. This love in my heart cannot be changed. To marry another would be a charade, but I beg you, your grace, what is the worst that may happen to me? In this case, if I refuse to wed Demetrius.
Either to die the death, or to be cut off from the society of men. Now, therefore, fair Hermia, think about your answer wisely.
This law I defy. I'll become a nun. I'll even die.
Take time to pause. Relent, sweet Hermia, and Lysander yield.
I'm as rich as Demetrius and as well born. Hermia's love for me you shall not scorn. And furthermore, I wish to say, Demetrius loved Helena up until yesterday.
I've heard of this talk. I'll talk with him on it. But you'd better take stock.
How now, my love? Why is your cheek so pale? An aunt of mine lives 7 leagues away. We could go to her place without delay. She loves me as though I were her son. There we shall marry and end this sorrow. Run away with me at twilight tomorrow.
I will not fail, my good Lysander. I swear to thee on Cupid's strongest bow, by his best arrow with the golden head. At that same place thou hast appointed me, tomorrow truly I will meet with thee. Godspeed, Helena. Whither away?
Hermia, Demetrius is my life, but he dotes on you. I'll never be his wife. Teach me, Hermia. Tell me what to do. Only I were as beautiful as you.
Dear Helena, don't cry. I frown upon him, yet he loves me still. I give him curses, yet he gives me love. The more I hate, the more he follows me. The more I love, the more he hath with me. Take comfort. You no longer shall see my face. Lysander and myself will fly to sleep. Farewell, sweet lady. Pray thou for us, and good luck for thee, Demetrius.
Demetrius loves Hermia. This is more than I can bear. How can I get him to love me instead? I'll tell him of your scheme. He'll thank me for sure. Then I'll be supreme.
Talk about drama. Yeah, let's explain what's going on. So Hermia's dad wants her to marry Demetrius. Back then, fathers could choose who their daughters would marry. Duke Theseus tells her that she has to marry Demetrius or she will be in trouble. But Hermia really loves Lysander. We also went Helen up to this point. She loves Demetrius, but he loves Hermia. So Hermia and Lysander make up a plan to run away together. Helena thinks if she tells Demetrius their plan, he will be forced to love her since Hermia is gone. In our next scene, we see some of the actors preparing for entertainment for the Duke's wedding.
First, good Peter Quinn, say what the play is about. Then read the names of the actors, and so roach paper.
Narrator plays the most tragic comedy, the most cruel death of Pyramus and Disney. Next bottom, the Weaver. Your role is to be Pyramus. A lover is you will soon to get a lover that's gallant that kills himself for love.
A lover, it's such a great part. I'll have them in showers and tears, but remember my acting for many, many years. Proceed, dear Quinn, go on with your lesson.
Francis Hope, you must take Thisbe on you.
What is Thisbe? I'm wondering, right?
It's a lady that Pyramus must love.
Nay, Faith, let not me play a woman. I'm a beard kind.
I'll play a woman. I can speak like a lady as well as a boy. Oh, Pyramus, you are my love.
No, you Pyramus. And Francis Hope, you Thisbe. Tom Snap the Tinker?
Here, Peter Quinn.
You Pyramus' father. Snug the Joiner, you the lion's part, and I hope yours will play fitting.
I need a script now. I'll take a while because I'm slow of study.
We will meet in the woods tomorrow night to rehearse our play.
How now, Spirit, whither wander you?
I do wander everywhere, swifter than the moon's sphere. I serve my precious fairy queen to dew upon her orbs upon the green. I travel here and there to search for precious gifts from my lovely fairy queen.
The King Oberon is passing fear and wrath, because she hath a lovely boy stolen from an Indian king. But she withhold with force the loved boy, crowned him with flowers and makes him all her joy.
If I'm not mistaken in shape, making white, you are that sprite called Robin Goodfellow, are you not? He, my queen, will want to know his King Oberon's requests.
Wait a second. Where are those fairies? When did they get here? Yeah, those are the fairies that live in the woods near Athens. Oh, and what were they fighting about? Some boy? The Queen of Fairies, Titania, is taking care of some boy. Her husband, King Oberon, wants to have the boy for his servant. Oh, okay. Glad we cleared that up. Now back to the show.
Why are you here? All you do is argue and complain. Since the start of Midsummer, we've had this feud. It's put all nature in an angry mood.
Then change it. You have the cure. Your stubbornness I will not endure. Fill your Oberon's heart with joy. I do but beg your servant boy. Come now, Titania, this is my only request. He'll be my helper, and we'll end this unrest.
You do not seem to comprehend. This boy is the son of a very dear friend. She was in my service, but alas, she was human and had to die. I promised her I'd raise her son, and I will not give him to anyone. Come hither, my elves, away we flee.
I'll get my revenge. I'll need some help to change my luck. My gentle Puck, come hither. Thou a member of unusual flower, I'm in frantic need of its magical power. It's called loving idleness, my little sprite. It's purple in color, and when sleeping eyes are streaked with its juice, a powerful love potion is set loose.
I remember.
I'll repay my queen. I'll observe her sleep in the forest green. I'll drop the nectar into her eyes. When Titania awakens, she'll have a surprise. Then the thing she sees, she will suddenly feel a love most rare. I will not cancel this magic spell until she gives me the boy.
I'll find the flower and do it so fast it will ball away your mind. I'll search everywhere and try hard to please.
Hello again. Let's make sure you know what's happening in our play. Looks like Oberon's making a plan to get revenge on Titania. He sent his trusted fairy Puck to find a magical flower that when it's rubbed on somebody's eyes, they fall in love with whoever they first see. I think I see some flaws in his plan. What about you?
I love thee not, therefore push me not. Where is Lysander and fair Hermia? They told me they were stolen into this wood. Follow me no more.
I pray you, my darling, change your mind. For you, Demetrius, on my world, I did my part. I beg you now, give me your heart.
Do I entice you? Do I speak you fair?
Rather do I play this truth I tell you do not, and I cannot love you.
Even for that, I do love you more.
I told you before, you make me ill. I love Hermia and I always will. It's Hermia I must find.
This shameful conduct just won't do. Demetrius is not treating Helena right. I'll use a flower on this lad too. When the young man awakens, he'll see Helena's face, and it'll be her he'll want to embrace. When Puck returns, we'll make everything right. Hast thou the flower there?
Aye, there it is.
I pray thee gives me, where oxus and the nodding violet grow. There sleeps Titania. This juice will make all my dreams come true, and you, my comrade, must find the youth of who gone stark raving mad.
Oh, mighty Oberon, I'll do as you say. I'll put the flower in the one you request. This will put my scales to the test.
The lady he scorns follows close behind. You must give Demetrius change of mind. Take some of this juice and anoint his eyes, but make sure Helena is the first one he spies. You'll know that this lad buys Athenian clothes.
Fear not, my lord, your servant shall do so.
Come, sing me a fairy song. Sing me out of sleep. Hoary hedgehogs be not seen. Come not near our fairy queen. Beetles black approach not near. Weaving spider come not here. And so I know all is well. One I lose my sense.
What thou seest when thou dost wake, be it ounce or cat or bear, pard or boar with bristled hair, wake when some vile thing is near.
Fair love, you are faint, and to speak true, I have forgot our way. Well, rest us, Hermia.
Find you out of bed, for I upon this bank will rest my head. I have not seen the Athenians yet. Who needs this flower's fortune-stirring love? Who is he? Here. This is he, Master said. The one that despised Athenian maid. Stay with me, even thou hate me, sweet Demetrius. I charge thee hence, and I do not haunt me. Oh, I'm out of breath in this fond chase. Demetrius thinks I'm a monster and flies from my presence. But who is here? Lysander on the ground, dead or asleep. I see no blood, no wound. Lysander, if you live, good sir, awake. And run through fire I will for thy sweet sake. You are my sweet. Lysander, say not so, say not so. Hermia still loves you, then be content.
Content with Hermia? No, I do repent the tedious minutes I with her have spent.
When shall I deserve this mockery born? When hence did I deserve this scorn? Lysander, what removed? Lysander, Lord, what, out of hearing? Gone? No sound, no word? Alack, where are you? I swoon almost with fear. No, then I well perceive you are not near. Either death or you I'll find immediately. Whoa! Talk about drama! Seriously, Puck made a huge mistake. So Oberon saw Helena and Demetrius in it and wanted to help. So he told Puck to use a magic on them so they could be in love. But Puck saw Lysander and thought that was who he was supposed to find. So he woke up. So when he woke up, he fell in love with Helena. I told you I saw some problems with this plan. I wonder how Puck's gonna get out of this one. Are we all met? Here's a marvelous, convenient place for our rehearsal. What sayest thou, Bottom? There are things in this comedy of Hymus and Thisbe that will never pass. First, Hymus must draw a sword to kill himself, which the ladies cannot abide. Grant me a prologue to tell the ladies that we will do no harm with our swords. This will put them out of fear. Will the ladies be afraid of the lion? Therefore, another program we must tell he is not a lion.
How will we bring moonlight into the chamber? Fireless with his beauty by moonlight.
Though the moon shine the night we play our play.
A calendar, look in the almanac. Find out moonshine.
Yes, it does shine that night.
Why then you may leave the window open and the moon may shine.
What hemp-bends, homespuns have we swaggering? I'll be an audience member, an actor too perhaps, if I see cause.
Speak, Pyramus, this we stand for.
This be the flowers of odious savor sweet.
Odors.
Odors savor sweet, but hark, a voice.
A stranger, Pyramus, now ere I play here, now mischief I shall cause.
Must I speak now? Most radiant Pyramus, most lily white of hue, like the color of red rose on the trumpet of Gruyere.
I were fair Thisbe, I were only fine.
Oh, monstrous donkey, oh stream, we are haunted. Fly masters, help!
Ha! Why did they run away? This is outrageous of them to making you feared.
Oh, bottom, Aura's changed! What do I see on sea?
What do you see? You see a donkey out of your own, do you?
Bless thee, bottom, blessed, thou art translated.
This is to make a donkey of me, to frighten me, but I will not stir. The owl's a rooster, so laugh, go cute, the orange with tawny bill. The throsser with his note so true, the wren with little quill.
What angel wakes me from my flowery bed? I pray thee, gentle mortal, sing again.
Methinks, mistress, you should have little reason for that, and yet to say the truth, reason and love keep little company nowadays.
Thou art wise as thou art beautiful.
Not so. Not so neither, for if I have wit enough to get out of this wood, I have wit enough to serve mine own turn.
Out of this wood do not desire to go. I am a spirit of no common rate. The summer still doth tend upon my sleep, and I do love thee.
Peace blossom, cobweb, moth, and mustard seed. Ready? And I. Where shall we go?
Be kind and courteous to this gentleman. Feed him with apricots and dewberries, with purple grapes, green figs, and mulberries. The honey bags steal from the humble bees.
Hail, mortal!
Hail! I beseech your worship's name, heartly mercy. I cry your worship's name.
My name is Cobweb. My name is Peace Blossom. My name's Mustard Seed. And I am called Moth. We are happy to wait on you. Oh no, that sneaky Puck's at it again.
Seriously, he's always looking to cause him trouble. He sees the actors are rehearsing for the play.
He decides to play a prank on one of the actors, Nick Bottom. With his magic, he transforms his head into a donkey's head.
When Titania wakes up, she sees him and falls in love with him since she is under the power of the magical flower.
I wonder if Titania is awake yet, and what creature she did gaze upon. Ha 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 ha. Here comes my messenger. How now, my spirit?
My mission with the monsters in love, a donkey to be exact. Titania awoken and straightway loved the beast.
This fool's up and like a thing. But hast thou found the Athenian youth as I told thee to do?
I did while he was sleeping. The Athenian woman was by his side.
Stand close, this is the Athenian.
This is the woman, but this is not the man.
Oh, why disapprove of him that loves you so?
For thou, I fear, hast given me cause to curse. Thou hast slain Lysander in his sleep.
I tell I'm innocent. The only fault is to love you dearly.
Demetrius, I know you speak in jest. I pray thee, tell me then that Lysander is whole or see me no more.
What hast thou done?
I remember the woman, that's not the man I charmed.
Puck, oh Puck, this isn't right. You choose the wrong man, you silly sprite. Fly like the wind, be Helena's guide. Attract her back here to this man's side. Go quickly, Puck, and fix this mistake. I'll use the flower to cure this heartache.
I go, look how I go, swiftly than the arrow from the Titan's bow.
When thou wakes, if she be by, beg of her for remedy. I wish I had those.
Captain of our fairies, Helena is here at hand, and the youth mistook by me. Lord, what fools these mortals be!
Stand aside. The noise they make will cause Demetrius to awake.
Then will two at once move on. Then will be sport alone. Helena will be arrayed, and those things do please me. Preposterously, let the games begin! Helena, I worship you so!
You mocked me, I told you to go!
Oh, Helena, goddess divine, marry me, please.
Oh, spite, I see you are bent against me for your merriment. If you were a man, you would not use a gentle lady so.
Unkind Demetrius, be not so. You love Hermia, for this I know.
Never to mockers waste for useless breath.
Lysander, keep that Hermia. If I had love for Hermia, it is gone. My heart is to Helena.
Lysander found the lion handmaid did not leave me so.
Why should he stay who loved dark path to go?
I love to press Lysander from my side.
I don't know what you're talking about. Could this not make you know the hate I actually have for you, which is why I left you so?
You speak as you think, it cannot be. Purple Hermia, most ungrateful maid, have you plotted? Have you with these schemers to bait me with this foul content? I understand not what you mean by this. What has gotten into you? I will not stay and listen to your lies.
Helena, please hear my excuse. My love, my life, my soul. You, for Helena, you light up my eyes.
If she cannot beg, I can pursue her. I say I love thee more than he could do.
If thou say so, withdraw your sword and prove it too. I challenge you to a duel.
Lysander, why are you doing this? Why are you grown so rude? What changed this, sweet love?
Be certain nothing truer, this is not a jest. I do hate thee and love Helena.
What? Hate me? Wherefore? Oh, me! What news, my love? Am I not Hermia? Or you not Lysander? Since the night you loved me, yet since the night you left me. Then you left me. You juggler! Helena, have you come by night and stolen my love's heart from him? Gentlemen, even though you mock me, let her not hurt me. Hermia, you are my friend. I love you. I love Demetrius, not you, Lysander.
Be not afraid, she will not harm thee, Helena.
But when she is angry, she is keen, and when she is little, but is fierce. Little? Nothing but low and little. Why will you suffer her to flout me thus? Let me come to her.
Let her alone, speak not of Helena.
Come, Demetrius, now follow without dares. To try whose right of thine or mine is most in Helena.
Follow you. Nay, I'll go with thee to win Helena's hand.
They left because of you. I will not trust you. I will run away from you. I'm amazed and know not what to say.
You must stop this brawling. This is your mess, so make it right. Hurry now, Puck. Find the Athenians and make everything right.
My fairy lord, this must be done with haste. With knights with dragons cut the clouds, and with full and yonder shines the sun.
Don't waste any time. Find them!
Up and down, I'll lead them up and down. I'm feared in the field and town. Goblins lead them up and down. Here comes one. Where art thou, proud Demetrius? Speak thou now. Here, villain, drawn and ready. Follow me to plain of ground. I will be with thee straight.
Lysander, have you run away? Thou coward. Have thou coward fled? Speak!
Art thou coward bragging to the stars, telling the bushes that you're looking for war?
Lysander, are you there? Follow my voice. We can't fight here.
Demetrius, you coward! Where are you? I followed fast, but faster he did fly. I shall rest here till the end.
Coward, why comest thou not?
Nay, by daylight I shall defeat you, but now I shall rest.
I wish to be back in Athens by daylight, but I can travel no longer.
Where can that other mortal be? Aye, here she comes.
Here will I rest me till the break of day.
I apply to your eye a gentle love remedy. When thou wakest, thou takest true delight in the form of a lady's eye. Whoa, that was crazy. I know, Puck really caused quite a mess. Yeah, but now he's trying to make it right. He lured Lysander to him so he could fix his mistake. And then he put the flower magic on his eyes so he could hopefully fall back in love with Hermia. Wait, remember Ichabod, the guy with the donkey head? I wonder what happened to him. Let's find out.
Come, sit thee down upon this flowery spot.
Where's Peas Blossom? Ready? Scratch my head, Peas Blossom. Where's Cobweb? Ready? Go fetch me some honey. Where's Mustard Seed? Ready? Help Peas Blossom to scratch my head. Methinks I should be the barber's. Methinks I have wondrous hair about my face.
Would you like to hear some music, my sweet love?
I do enjoy music.
Or, sweet love, are you hungry? Would you like something to eat?
I do have a great desire for dried
I am a venturous fairy that shall find what you desire. Moth, go forth.
I will, my queen.
Oh, all of a sudden I'm feeling so very tired. Please do not disturb me.
Sleep now, my sweet. I am feeling tired as well.
Welcome, good Robin.
Do you see my sweet queen asleep? I have mistreated her. I will remove the spell. Now, Touchy, wake you, my sweet queen.
What visions have I seen? Methought I was enamored by a donkey.
The rise of love.
How came these things to pass? How my eyes do loathe his face now.
Now, good Puck, undo the spell and return the man's true face. Send him back to his team and make him think it was all a dream.
It will be done, my King of Shadows. I've had a dream, Master, so strange that it's hard to share. I will have Peter Prince write me a song and have him sing it loud and strong. But until then, I should away to tell my friends and rehearse the play. Phew! Thank goodness Oberon made Puck reverse that spell. Seriously, that play had gone on for long enough. Now all the active mortals were still sleeping in the woods. When they woke up, it was the day of the Duke's wedding. I hope when Lysander wakes up, he sees Hermia first so they can fall back in love again. Me too. I hope Demetrius and Helena live happily ever after. Good morrow, friends.
Pardon, my lord. I pray you all stand up. I know you two are rival enemies, and now you seem to be friends. I beseech your grace, I'm amazed at what took place. It was with Hermia I ran away, for the law of Athens we would not obey. In a dream I loved Helena, but not anymore. Hermia's mine as she was before.
Enough, enough. I want my daughter to marry Demetrius. My love for Hermia has melted like snow. Now as to Helena, my heart, oh.
Aegeus, I will not grant your wish.
Instead of one wedding, we shall have 3. Come, Hippolyta.
I had a very strange dream. Methinks I had that same dream.
I did too, but I don't care because I found Demetrius like a jewel. He is mine.
Come, fair Hermia and friends, Demetrius and Helena. We must follow Theseus and Hippolyta to the temple.
Have you been to Bottom's house? Did he come home yet?
Wasn't at his house last night? If he doesn't come home, our play will be ruined. We cannot perform without him.
It is not possible to perform without him. There is no other man in Athens who can play Pyramus.
Master, the Duke is married and 2 other lords have married ladies as well.
Where's Bottom? Where are these lads? Where are these actors?
Oh, Bottom, almost courageous day, almost happy hour.
I must tell you about the strange and wonderful dream I had. But I will tell you later. The Duke is already married. We must perform our play.
Don't you think the story of these lovers was strange?
I think it was all a dream or fantasy.
But how? But they all have the same dream. It seems too great to be a coincidence.
Here come the lovers, full of joy and mirth. Joy and fresh days of love accompany your heart. Congratulations, come now, with dance and fun we shall have. Where is our marriage? Call those. Here I am, my Theseus. What entertainment have you planned for our
I play my Duke of Economy of Pyramus and Thisbe performed by harking men from Athens.
Then we will hear the play. Go bring them in.
If it please their grace, the actors like to begin with prologue.
Let them begin.
Gentiles, purchase you wonder at this show, but wonder on till truth makes all things plain. This man is Pyramus, and this beautiful lady is Thisbe. I speak thus from a chink through the wall. This man is the lion, but do not be afraid. He is only a man in truth. And though Pyramus and Thisbe will appear to be slain, they're only actors, but they're not really hurt.
In this play, adult before that, I once knelt to dream, present a wall, and such a wall as I had you drink, and had on it a king to hold. Pyramus and Thisbe, the lovers in our play, whisper through me every day.
Oh sweet, oh lovely wall, show me the opening so small. Oh courteous wall, will this become that?
Oh, wall, hear my cries! I wish to be with Pyramus. He is my soul!
Run away with me, Thisbe. You are my soul.
I'll come to you, Pyramus, without a delay.
Thus have I, wall, played my part, and being done, this wall will go.
Nothing frightened the matter around.
Roar, roar! Oh, Thisbe, you can't be dead. What's stained with blood? Oh, dainty duck, come back again. I can't go on without you, dear. My life is over. I'll end it here. I'm dying. I'm dying.
Is this a dream asleep, my love, my dainty dove? Gone? His sword is drawn. Come, trusty blade. Goodbye, my friends. I do. Thank you, great players. No epilogue, I pray. For your play need no excuse. We've had a long day, and now to bed we must away. 'Tis midnight, and the bells do chime.
If we shadows have offended, think but this and all is mended. While you have but slumbered here, while these visions should appear, and this weak and idle theme, no more yielding, but a dream.
We end this story on a happy, cheerful note. When all the mortals woke up, they fell in love with who they were supposed to. The Duke was so happy, he did not punish any of them. Instead, they all got married. They enjoyed a celebration with a play performed by wonderful actors. But there still was a question in all of their heads.
They all had bizarre stories in their head when they woke up.
Were these fancy as what they seem?
Or was it all a Midsummer Night?